Hey folks, welcome, Paul here, and today I am bringing you Heroes of the Storm Alpha. Now, I didn't actually realise I had access to this game until a couple of days ago, and I figured, well, since there's no NDA, I do a couple of videos on it and show you guys what it's about. So for those that don't know, Heroes of the Storm is Blizzard's answer to MOBAs. It's their version basically. So let's have a look. We'll jump straight into a game so I can show you. Now this combines characters from Blizzard's games such as StarCraft, Warcraft and Diablo. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you. There's a lot of different heroes you can get, and just like League of Legends, you'll be given a few ones to play, and it'll be rotated every now and then. Otherwise, you can buy them via in-game currency, as shown down here, or with real money. And here we go. Okay, so here's a few. You got Raynor from StarCraft. You've got the Witch Hunter or the Demon Hunter from Diablo, and then you've got a bunch of characters. You've got Arthas, the Lich King, of course, Stitches. Yeah, there's a bunch of characters from all their games, and there's a good variety as well. I don't know too much about StarCraft, but I do recognise a couple of them, such as the main characters, the Protoss as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just pick Arthas. Arthas has been my sort of go-to hero since I started playing. He's a lot of fun. I'm going to play practice mode, but let me just show you. There's practice mode where it's you and bots versus other bots. There's co-op where it's you and other human players versus bots. And then there's a versus mode where it's 5v5 all players, no bots. Then you've got custom game modes here where you can choose your map and all that, but I haven't messed with that. Gonna go ahead and just do bots so I can take my time and talk through it. So if I hit ready here, there's a few other things I'm going to show you, but I intend to do a few different videos in the coming weeks, so I'll be able to go over every little aspect. Now the difference, well, I say difference, this is more in line with, it's a mixture of, say, choose a talent. It's not 100% serious in the sense that it's not 100% copy, I should say. It doesn't copy the traditional MOBA formula. It's very similar, but it's got a lot of big differences. For instance, this map, it's still the old push your lane and destroy the enemy's base, but every map I've played so far has some kind of unique twist to it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see here, I'm on a mount. I'm going to go into more detail on everything. I'm just trying not to get myself too mixed up here. I'm just going to call it as I see it. But yeah, there's mounts in this game, and they basically get you around the map 40% faster, which is pretty nice. Get you to and from the action. There's no teleport scrolls, but there is a hearthstone to take you back to the base. So one other thing is, and I've unlocked all these, is that there are no items, there's no gold to buy items with, and this is all you get to skill up. So basically I'll get traits that let me change different skills. So I'm going to go with this one, Frozen Wastes. It's going to increase the size of my Frost Tempest, which is basically an AoE. So now this is even bigger. Now I'm just going to walk in here. Damage. It's a bot, they're going to run away in a second, there we go. Okay, so there we go, first blood. So, as I said, there's differences on the map. For instance, this one has a mechanic where, as you can see down here, it's got 10 out of 10, or 0 out of 10. Now, I need to take these doubloons to this pirate here. and when we reach the threshold, he'll jump on his ship, and he'll use his ship's cannons to basically start randomly attacking the enemy base. Like, it'll start doing damage to their towers and walls and things like that. So it's very useful in that sense. Now, there's a few different ways to get doubloons on this particular map, but I'll go into that later. First of all, I need to push this little wave back. Stay on her, keep doing that damage. There we go. Now, I don't need to hit any of them to get the XP, I just need to be in range, so you don't need the last hit. And the most important thing to note is that XP is shared across the team. So if people in top lane are close to getting XP, it'll be given to all teammates. So that is really important to note. Now I've leveled up again, I get to choose another talent. I could pick this one here, which is Envenom. Activate to deal damage over time, and this will give me a separate ability bar where I can get a few different abilities. I'm actually going to go with increased damage boost from Frostmourne Hunters, which is technically my passive. So each hero gets like one extra skill, which is either a passive or it's an active ability. This one basically increases the damage on Frostmourne, so I've just activated it there. I'm going to go hit her. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill her. Now this is incredibly easy just because it's bots, but if it was other players I'd be dead if I was trying to do that. Oh, okay. If I could kill Rain, if I could kill either of these, we'll be able to get this.
This world.
Okay, let's have a look and see if we can kill one of these. Oh. Okay, I need to get out of it. So you can see there's these big guys. Now the way this works, there is a jungle in this game, and it's filled with various hostile mobs. The difference is that when you, well, they're technically called mercenaries, and when you beat them, they'll join your side and they will help push a lane whatever they're closest to. So the enemy side has defeated these guys and now has them working with them. So let's take care of this. My lane's getting pushed, the bots aren't helping for some reason. Alright, I'm going to take care of these guys before they do any more damage. There we go. Okay, there we go. I was able to grab these doubloons here that they were carrying around. Now on this particular map, you'll carry them around. If you die, you'll drop them. Luckily enough for us, we just need one more, which I have. We'll go pay the pirate, and he will jump on his ship.
Huh? They're all paid up? Bah, who cares? Let's get to the fun part!
So as you can see here, he's just randomly attacking, and he shows how many cannonballs he has to do this. As you can see, he does quite a lot of damage. Now, other maps have a similar mechanic, and they tend to be more along the lines of collect a certain resource and then you'll unlock this big creature that will do a lot of damage, or that you can take control of. So it is pretty cool, it's unique, each map's different. It's certainly different from your traditional MOBAs such as League of Legends or Dota. My overall thoughts on this seem to be that this is a MOBA with training wheels. That's how I see it. I'm a hardcore Dota 2 player. I play it all the time. I'm absolutely hooked. I invested a lot of time into League of Legends before I made the switch to Dota 2. So I'm a huge MOBA fan. But since this game eliminates the need for items, gold, last hitting, things like that, it is extremely easy. Now there's nothing wrong with that. Personally, I think this is an excellent game because what it means is if you have people you want to play with that aren't necessarily good at MOBAs or a bit more casual, then this game would be perfect to play because you don't like you can have a bad game in League of Legends or Dota 2 and that would screw you up for the rest of the game. If you don't get that early farm or if you fall behind, that's it, you know, you're done for. At least in this, you know, your whole team levels together, so it's a little bit, it makes it a bit easier on everyone, and I really do like that. Okay, I actually got my ultimate at level 10, I'm going to quickly use it. This one summons a frost worm, that basically freezes everything, including buildings, which is very nice.
Well, who's got the coin for me
So,
services? A good kill there.
I think what I'm going to do is, let's have a look. Frozen Tempest. Okay, yeah, this is one of my favourite builds, is just to go all AoE with Frozen Tempest, just do the damage. Alright, that camp's going to respawn in 30 seconds. We have a hard camp we can go do. I can probably solo it, so I'm gonna head down here. One thing I've noticed about this game is that every match is short. I think I've only had like one which has gone to about 20 minutes. You don't really get them any longer than that. Bot's coming to help me, so that's good. Now, I know I said this game was basically a MOBA with training wheels, but that really isn't a bad thing. This is still a really good game. As you can see here, we now got our mercenaries, which were from the hard camp. And they're going to come into the lane and help us take these towers down. Now, I've got my ultimate again. Go ahead and use it to save all these buildings. Fair enough.
Your enemy's destroyed a fort.
Here we go, another easy camp. These are actually easy NPCs to get, but they do like the most damage to buildings as far as I've seen. Or at least they're the best because they're ranged, so they're normally out of tower range. Or at least the tower has to go through all the creeps first. So these guys are going to come down and help us destroy this, which is good. You can use abilities on them as well. There we go. We're basically into their base now. So far I found Lich King the easiest to play. He's just very tanky and he does decent damage, so that's been quite nice as a new player to this game. The tutorial explains everything, so that's not bad. Here we go. Now this is what they've got to defend. This is called the core in this game, so same as Dota's Ancients or League of Legends Nexus. Keep in mind these are bots, they're not the brightest and very easy to defeat. Can I kill these two?
Oh, that had to hurt. Two in a row.
Now, one thing I don't understand yet is what this is for. Takedown since last death. It means how many people you've killed or assisted with since you last died. Now, as I said, I don't know what that really means. Does it mean that if you die after you've got so many, you'll give more XP to the enemy? Is that what it means? I noticed there's a little bar here that's filling up, but I still don't know, and my actual health bar is glowing as well. I've never noticed that before till I started recording this video. But yeah, it's certainly different. I have a feeling it just means if you die you'll give more XP to the enemy, but I don't know if it increases anything else, stats, health, anything like that. I'll research it and I'll let you know. I'm still very new to this game, so this is mostly my first impressions video. It's a fun game, as I said, and I'm hoping to play it with some other friends of mine that may not necessarily be interested in MOBAs in general. And since this is a lot easier, this might be a good one to sort of ease them into the genre with. So we've got the bottom lane tower down. I'm going to go ahead and help with middle and top. We've got a hard camp there. I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, no. We're going to go and push this lane in, and then we'll get it. Another reason why I like Arthas is for the AoE attack here. Max level is level 20. You get your ultimate at level 10. You basically get a skill every couple of levels. Okay, weaken them up a little bit. I'm going to go over here and take this guy. Standing there to capture it. There we go. Let's go ahead and attack this lane. Go, easy peasy. Now my final talent, and these are pretty good, the last two. Resurrect upon death, very akin to Skeleton King or Wraith Knight in Dota. Basic attacks chain to enemies, so they'll bounce to nearby enemies for 50% damage. If I had the other ultimate, which was ghouls, I could get this one, but I haven't. This one allows me to do my ultimate and it will basically stun and freeze enemies. I'm just going to go with wave clearing at the moment. Have my attacks bounce to other enemies. At this point in the game, that's fine.
That one's not getting up. 2 in a row. 3.
I don't know what happens if you go up here. I assume you'll probably just instantly go and stop base camping. I could be wrong. And there we go. We've just won. Easy peasy, 15-minute game.
We're a bunch of landlubbers.
And as I said, there are different kinds of maps and stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and show you all of them. Not in this video, but in another one to come. So when you win a game, you'll get a couple of things. I'll explain this afterwards. So you'll get experience and you'll get gold. Now, it's normally only a tiny bit. and basically every hero has levels up to level 10, and every time you level one up you'll get something unlocked, be it one of their traits, their ultimates, things like that. For example, the next reward on Arthas for level 6 will be a mount variation or a hero portrait. Okay, so quickly load up my profile here. As you can see, these are the heroes I've leveled up, and Arthas is ahead the most. Now let's go from level 1. He gets his heroic ability, advanced traits, expert talents, just bonus gold, hero portrait and mount variation, skin variation, 2 skin variations, another master portrait and mount variation, and then master skin. So yeah, there's this for every single hero, which is pretty cool. Now you've got your overall profile level rewards. I don't know what level they go up to, but so when I hit level 4 I got bonus gold, and then at level 6 I unlocked daily quests, which are located here. I've already done mine today, so it's not going to show up, but basically it could be like win 8 games or just play 8 games, or one of the quests I had today was play 2 games as any StarCraft character in any game mode, so I was able to complete that. Level 8 got me 2,000 gold, which you just saw, and so on. Now the cool ones are basically when you get to level 12 and 15, they basically add an extra hero rotation slot, so you get the extra, one extra free character to pick from. So yeah, you've seen all of the different heroes you can get here. I'm going to show you the skins and stuff. In fact, I'll go to the shop. This is probably the easiest to show you, so I can show you all the heroes you get here. So you've got Warcraft heroes, Diablo. I mean, there's Chen from Warcraft. Stitches, I believe, was Pudge in Dota, so he's the same kind. He's got like the hook that can pull people towards him and so on. You got Tychus, I don't know how you pronounce his name, from StarCraft. You got Raynor, Illidan, Ufir. Got some Protoss guy. Malfurion, Sergeant Hammer, and yeah, oh here we go, I missed this page. Arthas, Diablo, Tyrell, Kerrigan. So yeah, there's a lot of different choices, which is all pretty cool. So, and then you've got skins. Now every skin has a couple of variations, and they're not that serious in this game. It's more like League of Legends in that respect. Unlike Dota 2, which tries to keep it, as, mostly in theme with it, this game doesn't. There are some cool ones, but as you can see here, pajamas for whatever the hell that creature is. Explorer Lily, it's a bit silly. Although there are some pretty cool ones like Infested Tychus here. Now as you can see, that's his skin, and then you've got different like colours. Then you'll get these as you level up that hero. You can actually try any character, but I believe it's in practice mode against bots, so that is cool. But yeah, as you can see here, there's a lot of different ones to pick from. Roller Derby Nova, Stars and Stripes, it gets a bit silly. Lumberjack Ufir, but yeah, at least the choice is there. And then there's mounts you can buy, which are pretty cool. I really want this one, to be honest, the Direwolf. And then get him leveled up to have the Frostwolf skin, which looks pretty sick, I do have to say. But yeah, and then there's bundles as well where you can buy a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that's basically it. that's basically it. The cool thing is every game you play it saves it, so you can go back and watch it at some point. It says watch solo here, so I wonder if you can invite people and watch it together. That might be cool. But yeah, as far as I can tell so far, it's a very interesting concept. It's very basic in comparison to other MOBAs, but it's still fun. And because it's a Blizzard game, it's probably going to be a strong contender anyway. It's going to have some sort of fan base to it at the very least. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll bring you more videos on this showing you a couple of different maps and heroes. I'll also try some of the heroes out in the store and we'll see how they are. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Until next time.